Hello, everybody. Welcome to the lecture series on market structure and pricing. This particular video is a fundamental introduction to the concept of price discrimination, and I'm Shrutika, Assistant Professor at SNS Police Bank. Price determination occurs when a firm charges different prices to different consumers for the same product or service, not justified by differences in cost. So a price is said to be discriminated when a firm charges differently for different consumers for the same product. So this requires market segmentation and prevention of resale. For example, discount for students, senior citizen discounts, etc. Say, for example, a student can enter a theme park producing their ID card and get a 20% discount, while any other normal citizen pays 100%. So it's again the same amusement, same activity, same time, but the pricing differs. So the common conditions at which prices are discriminated are: one, market power. The firm must have the ability to set prices. Two, market segmentation. The market can be divided based on the willingness to pay. And based on the willingness to pay, depending on the willingness to pay, there can be price discrimination. The third, price discrimination reduces the power of reselling. Buyers in one market cannot resell to another market. Example, pharmaceutical companies selling drugs at different prices in different countries. It is the same drug, but it is sold at different prices, purely depending on the cost elements, the willingness to pay of the consumers, etc. Types of price discrimination. There are three major types. The first is first degree price discrimination or perfect price discrimination, charging each consumer the maximum they are willing to pay. Charging the maximum that any consumer is willing to pay. For example, auctions. Everybody are given the right of bidding and fixing the maximum price that they can for a commodity, and the maximum that somebody is willing to pay, they get to enjoy that commodity. Next is second degree price discrimination. Here, prices vary by quantity purchased or the version of the product. Discounts at bulk purchases, or when you get an older version, you get it at a lesser price, etc. Third degree is prices vary by group or market segmentation. Like we discussed before, student discounts, regional pricing, senior citizen discounts, seasonal pricing, etc. Some real world examples of price discrimination are airlines. Airlines have different prices for economy, business, and first class tickets. Streaming services, there's regional pricing based on country income levels. Different streaming services operate at different prices in different countries. Electric utilities, there are a few government electricity players which tells that the industries during off-peak hours can operate at lesser rates and on-peak hours operate at more rates. Education, scholarship and fee discounts for specific student groups, etc. are some of real-world examples of price discrimination. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of price discrimination? One, it increases producer revenue and profit. Two, it improves the access to goods for certain groups. Three, it utilizes capacity efficiently. The major disadvantages being price discrimination may lead to unfair pricing for some consumers. Price discrimination requires significant market power, and this may pose a risk of negative public perception. The public, in some scenarios, may negatively perceive like only one community gets to enjoy the benefits of the brand while the others do not. So that perception may lead to chances of losing consumer loyalty. So legal and ethical considerations with price discrimination are as below. Uh, Legal challenges. Price discrimination is illegal if it violates antitrust laws, like the Robinson-Patman Act in the United States. Ethical concerns. At times, price discrimination may potentially exploit consumers at large. Acceptable practices. A few acceptable price discriminations are discounts for seniors, students, or low-income groups are generally accepted. Nobody considers this a negative. So what does price discrimination have to imply for businesses and consumers? As far as businesses, the businesses need to analyze the willingness to pay of its consumers. Only after knowing the willingness to pay, we may be able to effectively determine the price. And the businesses will also have to invest in systems to segment markets effectively. Only on the basis of effective market segmentation, we may be able to offer special consideration to selective market. So, in order that the market is effectively segmented, there has to be exclusive systems operating. As far as consumers are concerned, consumers get to enjoy the benefits from discounts and personalized pricing, provided they are very much aware of such price discrimination prevailing. Uh, those consumers who do not understand price discrimination, they may face higher prices in less competitive segments. So, deficit knowledge on price discrimination will again pose a risk to consumers. So, in conclusion, price discrimination is a profit maximizing strategy requiring careful implementation. Say, for example, a brand operates at a discounted price in one point, the consumers will definitely develop a willingness towards buying from the brand and they'll come back. Like there are few brands which give discount vouchers on purchases which can be redeemed afterwards. So just for the sake of the redemption of vouchers, in a lot of places, consumers will go back to the brand. So as a final thought, price discrimination can benefit both businesses and consumers, but it has to be practiced ethically and legally. So I hope this video was helpful to you in understanding about price discrimination. I'll catch you soon with another interesting content. Thanks for